Hello guys on YouTube. How are you guys today? Well, I am doing pretty good myself today, guys. But today, what I'm going to be doing today is going to be repairing and fixing on this fan again. It has a bit of a problem here. The metal shaft likes to get stuck and seized to the bearings on the inside. Now, I don't know what's going on with this fan. I really don't know. It's not that old, but it's a pretty nice fan. It's one of the it's a floor style fan here, guys. You know, it just sits on your floor and you can adjust it and the height wise, and there's a tilt here, guys. You can adjust it, that kind of stuff. And I don't know what's the big problem with it. It says for some odd reason it just keeps getting stuck. But today what I'm going to do is I have some grease. I'm going to be greasing the shaft. And I got some Q-tips. And I got a Phillips screwdriver to take it all apart. Now, I don't know what's wrong with it, but alright. Let's go ahead and get into this repairing this annoying fan again. First of all, what you gotta do is you gotta take off the little leaves, little things out. Oh my goodness, this thing's stuck. There you go. Gotta take these caps off of the and we're just gonna remove the annoying fan bottom. This little guy though, I'll put that off to the side. But what we need to do is we just need to take apart and deassemble the fan itself. Take off the knob without breaking the plate, and we'll take this little guy off right here. And we do gotta take off this little switch. Now sometimes you don't have to do this. It's a very simple, easy repair. Sometimes you really do not need to take the whole motor apart. But I'm going to have to take the motor apart anyways to actual grease the little thing. And this clip has been a pain too. Oh, and actually we don't need to take apart the switch actually, guys. I don't need to take the switch out. I can leave the switch in. Silly me. Actually, what I really needed to do mostly is to really take apart. If I was taking the whole tile model out of the cavity, I would actually take apart the whole tile switch and fan, this clips and stuff. Do make sure, this is electric by the way, make sure you actually have it unplugged if you're going to be working on something like this, because it can be shocking and it can also be quite dangerous. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and just pop off the 4 screws on the inside of the fan here. It's a pain too because the screws are buried a little deeply inside of the plastic housing, I guess, or whatever you want to call this. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just been doing this for a couple days now, or a couple weeks now. It just did it last night. My sister was having some issues with it, and it just keeps seizing on it. And like I said, I think what the biggest problem is you leave this on too long, and what's going to happen is the motor gets seized up on it for a very long time when you use it, and it kind of gets annoying. But back in there again, we're greasing it, guys, and that's the biggest problem because the motors, these motors here are actual not designed to be greased. They actually have grease in the bearings themselves, inside the little plastic bearing. But I've been doing this kind of work on it for. Gotta take that guy off, and I gotta take the 2 all the screws off, and this will come apart pretty easily. I'm pretty not very impressed with this model of fan. For some odd reason, it does keep seizing up, and I'm not really impressed with it. I don't know why it's doing it, guys. I really don't know. I think what's going on is I think it's heat friction when the fan has no lubrication in it and no grease. Now, you have to use grease. You cannot use DW40 for a quickie job here, guys. I use the grease, and the grease works a little bit better, but it still does the exact same thing. Now we'll go ahead and lift this guy up off the bottom of the base, and we put this little guy on the top of the bed. Also make sure you don't lose your mounting screws for your fan mounts. Now sometimes this is a little dusty, and sometimes I will actually do clean it. Now it seems to not being sticky right now, but when you start it up it seems to be sticky. But we're going to go ahead and pop this off again. Pull this fan blade off without actual without breaking the fan blade itself. Holy cow, these things are a pain. Once you get these things on here, the pressed fit, it's pretty hard to get off. Oh, look at that. I got this off before, and now it's being a real stubborn. Now, do be careful. Make sure you don't hit the fan itself, the fan blade, because you can actually break the plastic fan. Now, of course, the fan blades or plastic, be careful not to cut yourself. That's all this is. That's a little plastic fan blade. Put that off to the side, and you can see it's a bit more dusty again. After I initially refixed it the last time, and it's starting to seize again now, guys. But that's an easy fix. Some grease will actually work. We got to now take the 4 mounts, screws off of the mounts, and we just got to put a little bit of oil, grease, around the motor shaft again. Now, I don't know, it's just a weird thing here, guys. Very, very, very strange. I'm not really impressed, but you know, we had it for a very long time, and it does what it needs to do. And typically, these fans, when you start to break down, is to typically just a throwaway fan, guys, and you just go out and buy a new one. But I don't know what's causing the biggest problem. And by the way, we have a capacitor, whatever that thing is, sort of. A little black guy. I guess I call it a capacitor on. And make sure you take all these annoying screws out. Now, be careful because you have machine screws and you have plastic screws. Make sure you don't mix those up. And this actually has the grease bearing right here. This is packed with grease, but you can't put grease on the inside of the annoying shaft thing. Now, I forgot to pay for towel, but I got one putting on somewhere. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this out again. Yep. That's stuck in. And the biggest problem is, man, she's lubricated pretty good, and she seems... I'm going to try something different here, guys. Instead of me putting lubrication on it, I think what I'm going to do is wipe the grease completely off. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think what's me oiling it, I think the lubrication I'm using is actually what's probably seizing the motor itself. Oh no! I broke something. That's not good. push too hard on a plastic bushing. Yikes! Oh, that's not good. I think it's a bushing I broke. Oh no! I pushed way too hard on it. Yikes! That's not good. No, I'm gonna fix that now. Oh boy. Apparently I cracked the bushing hill. Little bushing hill. Or magnet bushing or some sort of bushing. I'm gonna try to put that back in now. Oh well. Like I said, it's old. I really can't do much about that. I may have to probably just go and buy my sister a new fan. Well, that's interesting. I noticed that before with this fan. Now, I gotta put this bushing back in, but it's now kind of somewhat broken. But, I can't do too much about that. The bushings are what kind of hold the fan together and stuff too. You don't want to break too much of this stuff. I might have to end up gluing it. That'd suck. Because I have super glue. I can probably glue the bushing. Yeah, I don't want to break way too much of this bushing now. It's very interesting. But I'm gonna try it this way and see what I can do. Yeah, whoops, it's like, oh no, it's like I broke on. It's like you gotta be very careful on what you are doing with your electric fan. And I lost the on duty, that little on thing. Oh, no, I didn't lose it. Okay, so I lost that little guy. That'll be good. For the fan. Now, how come these fans kind of destroy themselves? Is over time, is the fans just get really worn out, and you just wear out, guys, and you just start falling apart and stuff. And the bushing start breaking down, and I can notice that not very good for this fan. You can see we got some broken components on this fan. But I'm going to try it without oil or without the grease. Yeah, you do not want to lose the bushing on the fan thing, but I'm going to have to probably glue it. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to do this damn bushing thing that ghetto. Put that up though. Just want to see what's going on. Because I'm going to do some more degreasing now. That's typically normal with these fans. Is they start to really start to wear out in the motor shaft and everything else. There's probably too much grease on the inside of it, and that's what's probably causing the problem with the fan itself. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I don't think this fan's gonna last too much longer. I really do not think it's gonna last any longer. I was gonna poke this little towel in here and see if I can degrease it a little bit. But yeah, that's the biggest problem with these metals here. But I this, I'm going to have to repeal the little plastic shaft it was originally on here. Apparently it's not staying in. Okay, we're just going to take the plastic shaft out. We're going to have to glue that. Try not to damage too much of the components. Too much here, guys. You don't want to damage the components or damage your yeah, see, that's not gonna slide without that bushing. Ah. Yeah, no problem. The outside of the bushing's broken. But oh well, what can you do? This is just somewhat of a pale for you. But I'm gonna put that back in now, and we'll work on it and see what's going on. I'm just gonna shred it all back together and glue that little bushing back together as well with some super glue. But over time, the fans just will out. Now, I'm not gonna really put this all back together here, guys. I'm just going to put the fan housing back together and test it and see what's going on here, guys. That's the biggest key here, and that's what I really am after of seeing what's going on with the bushings and stuff on this unit. Now, we do have a lot more spacing, and that's not good, because now with that bushing broken, I gotta glue that and actually see what the problem is. And that's all I had to do is just really fix these things. Just, if you want to try to fix them yourself, you can. But I'm not going to waste any more time with this thing. It's just absolutely a piece of junk. But I'm going to test it, find out if it's still going to spin or not. If not, I'm going to have to fix that bushing. Trying it again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that bushing. Alright, guys, got the fan somewhat running, and that's typically what happens with these fans. They just start to break down. Alright, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye, guys. Or hopefully see you in the next vlog.